Hello again. Well, it's lovely and sunny up that way towards the sea wall, but I've been there twice, so I was going to go the other direction, and well, cloudy. Anyway, it's not cold and it's not windy today, so I'm going to turn the wind blocker off at some point, and yeah, all good. Let's see what's going on over Polly Steps direction. Oh yes, before I forget, one of my subscribers, Bob, has been in contact with me and said could I wish his father-in-law, Martin, a very happy birthday. And of course I will, so happy birthday, Martin. Hope you have a lovely day. I don't know exactly when it is, because this video will be a week after I shot it. But anyway, belated birthday possibly, but happy birthday anyway, Martin. Take care, and you'll be pleased to know part of your birthday message is that the sign is indeed still standing. Oh yes. And all my internet went down this morning. Went down properly, like, not just, you know, 10 minutes. Had a message from BT saying, we're sorry your internet's down, we'll have it fixed by this afternoon. Anyway, it came back on about half an hour later, but now I've got to reconnect all my security camera up and everything, which is somewhat annoying because they've changed the way you connect to it. Used to sort of like connect to it on the phone and then use the phone to get the camera to connect to the internet. Now they want the phone on the same network, which is a bit awkward for me because it keeps switching back to my stronger one. Anyway, all good. Remember we were talking about the scaffolding going up the other day? Well, it's up now. Look at it. Whee! Wind blocker off now. Hopefully you can hear the little boat. It's a winter rose, still floating. Oh, a few birds down the bottom there. Nice bit of sun down on the back beach by the look of it. There's Ditty, the little yellow rowing boat. It's all quite quiet down here. I'm going to go and do a bit of walking up and down by the fence to get my steps in, because it's curry night. Oh yes. Let's go do some walking up and down. Hopefully see some trains, but I've got a feeling there might be a reduced service again. I don't know. Right, walking up and down time. See in about half an hour, unless a train comes by. Missed that one, sorry, didn't get the camera out quick enough. Right, there's my little line up here, turn round, that's the end of me walking up and down now. Right, heading off to the fish quay now, walking bit is over. Now, I always like to correct myself if I'm wrong. I'm quite happy to admit when I'm wrong, and it's regarding those flats there. Now, I've been under the impression that most of them are empty, and the ones that were let to holiday people, Airbnb sort of thing. Anyway, I'm pleased to report I met someone the other day that lives in there, and he said over 50 of them are rented to normal families who live there on a regular daily basis, so that's great. There we go, there's that scaffolding. Looks like they're working on the roof, cleaning the moss off. There we go, a little bit of activity on this beach. Lone paddleboarder, quite far out. There's a seabird. Right, so this is Ivy Lane, and you'll remember from yesterday we did a little feature on the Ivy House, which was basically there before those flats were built. Well, what we want to do is look a little bit further down the lane, even though I'm walking up it, but it all makes sense. When we get to the end, I'm going to turn around and see some architecture which is still here when the Ivy House had just been demolished, I think. Anyway, we're going to turn around, see if we can line it up. And we're featuring on the yellow house directly in front of us with the two sort of curved windows. Here it is before those flats there had come onto the scene. So yes, that was Ivy Lane before these flats were built, and that was the Ivy House. Now I'm strolling along down here, what is officially called the Strand, with the old lifeboat pub there, as was, in front of me. And I've come across a plan from 1971, like a top-down view, showing this road, the Strand, and showing Powder and Terrace, the opposite side. I'm not exactly sure what it was supposed to be showing, but I think you've still got the markings of the Morgan Giles yard in there, and they were going to build something further down, I think, where the small car park is. Anyway, get to the end. I can't say line it up because there's nothing to line up, it's a map, but it might be of interest to you. Here you go. So there we go, hopefully you'll make some sense of that. That's the Strand down there, and that's Powderham down there. So if you can line it up on the map, there you go. Just thought we'd take a walk along the lower area today. Knick-knack noodles, LJ's Beach Shack, and the Blue Hut coming up. Down on the beach there. And this is a little bit below the car park. And here we are, down on the point, rather than above it for a change. So we just carry on along here. And there we are, back up at the car park. Can't do the lower area, too wet. I'm not in the least bit surprised to report that these steps are still closed off. Captain's table. Lovely. Early entry for next year's air show. Toy box is still there, with even less in it than last time. It's not like they're all down the beach playing with it. Take a peep, more like take a chip, but it's a seagull after all. And here's our weather report from the lifeguards. 21, yeah, I'll give it that. Calm and cloudy, yeah, quite accurate. See, he's still got his mallet. Magnus the mallet. I think we'll just head up to the observation deck before we call it a day, go home and try to get all the security camera going again on the internet. The old seawall. See you tomorrow. Oh yes. And there we go. Good old Teignmouth from the observation deck. A little bit later than usual. So I normally do this when I'm starting out. But it's near enough 12 now. Like I say, need to start considering making a move upwards home and sorting out this security camera which is still, as I say this now, offline. So I've got to get onto that. Anyway, call it a day now. Hope you enjoyed the wander. I did. Bit nicer weather anyway. It's all good. Thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.